good, my dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We gonna talk about some wild shit tonight. Oh, am I glitching already? It says I'm an excellent connection, but this shit is lagging like a motherfucker. If y'all, hey, fam, if y'all knew the struggle I went through to put this live stream together tonight, it would give you a different respect for YouTubers, because I normally do my streams through Streamlabs, but this shit ain't working right tonight. So then I went into StreamYard. I'm doing a sports podcast, and my boy, you know what I'm saying, he was like, I'll pay for the StreamYard for the year, and then we can record easily through StreamYard. So then I got StreamYard, and it was recording fine for like our content, but tonight I couldn't stream with that shit either. So then I had to come back to fucking Streamlabs and go the straight bootleg route, where I couldn't really use any of my equipment, and I just could, I knew I could stream. And so this stream might be a little rough because it was really hard. I probably spent an hour and a half trying to get this stream up. So, you know, hopefully my internet connection's fine though. I don't know why it's acting all funny. Like I'm saying, it's been a rough night trying to get this stream ready for y'all. For real, if I would have knew it was gonna take me an hour and a half to get this stream ready, no slight, no disrespect to y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, but I wouldn't have done this stream tonight because it's just been a lot of stress. And then I was like talking to my kids and shit earlier, and I got off my kids to get on the stream because I planned this stream in my head, in my schedule. I decided to do a stream today instead of put out a video. So I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I put off some shit that I normally wouldn't put off. Like I never put off talking to my kids to do YouTube or do anything. Like I never put anything in front of my kids if I get the opportunity to talk to them. But today I just wanted to stream, and then I'm just frustrated by how everything's gone down. So again, I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. It typically gets better as the stream goes. So when it starts off shaky like this, it typically gets better as the stream goes. Again, I don't know why it wouldn't work the greatest, because I have good internet service. Like I have good enough internet service to be able to stream. As y'all know, I've been streaming, you know, since I moved. So I don't know why it's like this, and it's frustrating because the stream I'm gonna do tonight's gonna be a fire ass stream. So it's like the night I'm gonna do a fire ass stream, fucking internet connection is fucking me. So we'll see. It looks like it might be getting a little bit better. Y'all tell me, how bad is it for y'all? Because like what I'm looking at, it looks horrible, and I'm not going to be able to get it to be better. It's just going to have to play itself out, and hopefully it gets better, you know? Because same internet connection I use on every other stream and shit, you know? I ain't changed the service and shit on these motherfuckers. So I need y'all to let me know though, because on my end it still looks like it's a little glitchy. But is it okay enough to watch? You know what I'm saying? Because like I know the sound is typically fine when it gets glitchy and stuff, but I just want to make sure it's fine to watch, you know? Because I want to talk about a lot of cool shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, may not be cool to everybody who watches my channel and stuff, but like, the internet's a cool place, because it's like, I'm going to say this probably multiple times during the stream, and this is not a flex. It's absolutely not a flex. So I don't want y'all to think that what I'm about to say next is about to be a flex. But all these topics I'm about to talk about tonight kind of relate to me, and you'll see what I'm talking about as I get into them. Because no cap, there was a time in my life when I got offered a record deal for Bad Boy. I was in a group, and my boy that I talk about all the time, often, 2 Cypher, was super dope. So he was like, this nigga was so fire. When we were like 19, 20, 21, This dude was so fucking dope. And so he won Fresh Fest, like the Midwest Fresh Fest competition. And we had a street team. And so our street team was traveling all across America trying to get us deals. And we got shopped a deal from Bad Boy. And it was like $90,000, but we didn't understand what that meant because we were only 19, 20. You know, we're from Omaha, Nebraska, so there's not people doing music and shit like that in Omaha. So it's like we didn't understand that the 90 was just upfront money. It wasn't like what we were gonna get on publishing or anything like that. So like when you're 19 and you want to live the life of like this big rap star, you don't understand these terms. You don't understand this shit. $90,000 for 3 years sounds trash for 3 people. But we didn't understand that was just upfront money for us to get producers and get, you know what I'm saying, engineers and get what we needed. But we already were making our own beats and we were already making our own shit. So it was like we didn't really need producers. Dub could have made beats for us. But we just don't understand that shit. So we don't understand that they're just looking to like get our talent, bring our talent there and see what they can do with it and shit. If it doesn't work, then they go their own separate way. So that topic's kind of close to my heart because I fucking was in a situation where this is no cap. This is honest to God truth. I don't get on this platform and I don't be lying and I don't be saying shit that's not the honest to God truth. I'm not going to hold y'all. If you got a drink, you know what I'm saying, pop that shit tonight because we're gonna sip a little bit of beer. But I'm not capping on any of this shit. And then y'all know I'm from Nebraska. So like Screwface John is from Nebraska. I know that nigga. And so like that's what makes this Knox Hill, Screwface John, fucking No Life Shaq, fucking what's my other boy's name? Stephen Knight. That's what makes this whole beef so entertaining for me is because I know Screwface John and I'm not going to insult the dude. I have no problems with him. I've done shows with him in the past. And so that's like another thing that's funny about the internet is because you just be on the internet and then like all of a sudden you're on the internet watching YouTube videos and some nigga you know is in a fucking hip hop beef, rap beef with Knox Hill and he's dissing No Shaq Life. Yo, it's a wild life. Like once you start realizing like when you do music, I don't care what nobody says. So I'm not going to cap for Screwface John. I'm not gonna cap for him and go ultra caping, but again, like I know him, but I don't know him well. So I need to put that out there too as I talk in this video. Like I don't like, we've done some shows together. Like I was like, when I tell y'all I was like the main promoter in Omaha. Omaha's the city. So if like people don't understand about Nebraska, Omaha is the city. J. Cole made a documentary on Omaha for a reason, because Omaha is like the city and there's nothing else in Nebraska. So Lincoln's all right, but it's just like a college campus. And that's just like, where the Nebraska, the Huskers are at and shit like that. So it's just like a college campus town. But Omaha is the city, and I'm from Omaha, but I'm from Bellevue. So I grew up in Bellevue, but I lived in Omaha for like 15, 20 years or whatever the case is and shit. I've lived in the hood. I've lived in the hood of the north side, the south side, all that stuff. So I say all that to say, I know Screwface John. I've done shit like shows with them and stuff like that throughout the years and stuff. So to see this beef is wild too. So this week is wild to me. We got Shannon Sharpe, we got Shaq, Drake done moved out of the United States. Y'all done pissed Drake off so much that he done moved out of the United States. So his house in California is up for sale. So it's just been a lot the last 2 weeks. Like really, there's been so much that's gone on in the hip hop community. And really, and like when I say hip hop community, I'm like talking about this whole year. So I'm talking about like with Cat Williams starting off the year on Shannon Sharpe podcast. That started this year off, and this year has been jumping. This is the most wild year when it comes to like internet beef and like rap disses and like just random people coming out of the woodworks and dissing each other. You know, 2024 has been the most wild year that I can even imagine. This shit ain't even over. And if we stop 20, you know what I'm saying, 2024 today, I'd be like, yo, this is the wildest year I've experienced when it comes to like personal dishes, beefs, and people dishing out beef with people, you know, in social media and in the media and all these other places. But I just don't know how we got to this place. And so now we're like, I was going to get up earlier and do this live stream. So I was going to live stream and I was going to talk about all this Puffy and Cassie stuff when I woke up, because it's not that I want to come on my platform and I want to just talk about all the popular topics. Because if you guys know me and you rock with the channel, you know that like I didn't really hop on that Kendrick and I don't really hop on popular trends. I will fucking talk about shit that I feel is important. And so on this channel, I try to keep it authentic, and I really only talk about stuff that I think is authentic. So I know for a fact I talked about Drake and Kendrick a little bit, but it was from a different perspective. But I didn't do the shit of reacting to their videos so I could get 100,000 views or 200,000, because that's not what this channel is about. And so I didn't want to go the route of just reacting to all these niggas' videos, because that's not what we do on this channel. And so I didn't want to have to, now I you know, if that shit did pop off, now I'm in a new lane, and now I'm not even helping out musicians no more. Now I'm like doing reaction videos, and I'm like talking about rappers and rap beefs and shit I don't really care about, you know? So that's kind of why I didn't comment more than I did, because I really wanted to comment more because I'm a rapper and this is the shit that interests me. But I'm also a producer and I want to help out producers. And that's kind of why I started this channel, was to help out producers, because it's like, really, how can you teach a rapper how to rap? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't teach a rapper how to rap. I'm a fucking 43-year-old boom bap rapper who raps about his kids, his family, emotional issues, and shit that ain't no 20-year-old trying to rap about. So ain't nothing that I'm about to rap about to be a popular trend, because I'm not here to make popular music. I'm here to rap about my life experiences and about what I go through in life. And so like, whenever y'all hear songs and music and shit from me, it's all real life experiences. It's all like the shit I've gone through. So if you hear me talking about slinging, well, yeah, I've done some grimy shit in my past. My fucking, the 7 years is up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, if you know the law, you know the law. I don't even live in that state no more. The 7 years is up. Y'all can't prosecute me for that shit. So I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't done that shit since then. But like, all the shit I talk about is shit that I went through. Getting arrested, going to jail, dealing with alcoholism, dealing with drugs, dealing with fucking my ex-wife, dealing with my kids. Dealing with all that shit is shit that I experience. That's not popular music, you know? Like, don't no 21-year-old, don't know what 20-year-old want to hear me talk about my fucking kids and how I fucking am not on drugs anymore, you know? So that's why it's hard for me to react to these videos, is because I'm not going to always have the most popular opinion. I'm not going to come at this shit like a 25-year-old, a 27-year-old, a 30-year-old, a 35-year-old. I'm going to come at reacting to all this stuff as an old-ass nigga who's been through more stuff than your typical person has been through. Like, ooh. Well, y'all know what I'm doing. I shouldn't have showed y'all that, but y'all know what I'm doing. So it is what it is. We're going to have a good night. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hang out with the kid, hang out with the kid. But I just think all this beef needs to end, because it's like, I get that all of us as the subscribers and the fans, we wanted the beef. We wanted the excitement. We wanted all the action. We wanted all the smoke. But now everybody's trying to bring smoke with each other. And it's like, I don't want to see Shannon Sharpe beefing with Shaq, especially because Shannon Sharpe is right. And it's fucked up that I don't even know if Shannon Sharpe has the popular opinion. But as a grown-ass man who has lived a long life and listening to these two men talk, Shannon Sharpe's fucking right, nigga. Like, the nigga, all he basically said to you was, bro, it's crazy that if you would have worked as hard as you could have, you'd probably be the greatest basketball player of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I wasn't as gifted, as skillfully as you were, but my work ethic is what made me a fucking, 3-time fucking NFL champion, Hall of Famer, top 5 in his position. It's like you're splitting hairs, Shaq. Yeah, I think Shaq's a top 5 basketball player of all time, because I think playoff Shaq in LA was a problem. I think that the only teams that could have beat playoff Shaq and Kobe were the Bulls and the Warriors with Kevin Durant. Those are the only 2 teams in NBA history that I think that could beat the Lakers with Shaq. And so when I look at Shaq, I'm like, yo, bro, if you just fucking stayed your ass in shape, you would have been so fucking dope, because you're putting up 38 and 16 in the finals and you're winning these championships, and everybody can tell you're clearly the best player on the court. There's nobody that can fuck with you. Even when you played, Kemba Mutombo won the Defensive Player of the Year, and you just sunned that nigga the whole series. So it's like, we know how good you were. But Shannon's not wrong. If you would have worked as hard as Kobe did, or as any nigga that wanted to be great did, you'd be the greatest player of all time. Greatest player of all time. Because you would have been in shape. Settling in the ring. Yo, y'all want to see Shannon Sharpe and Shaq fight? I don't even know if that's a fair fight. I think Shaq wins the fight on a technicality that he's like 7'2" and 350 pounds, where Shannon Sharpe is probably 6'3", 240. So I think that just off of pure size alone, Shannon Sharpe wins that fight. But I don't want to see these niggas fight either over stupid ass shit, One thing I don't like, I don't want to see anybody fight over being the responsible old black man you're supposed to be, right? So I know we're in the age of people are where spicy shit is popular, and spicy shit is what's going to get all the views. Like, you can tell that shit on you. You can tell by the way that society moves that spicy takes, hot takes, being foul on the internet, being a nasty person is what is populating a lot of people's channels and doing a lot of shit. But I don't think that you should have to run a fade if you're just being the old nigga that's giving good advice to the young person. You know what I mean? So like, it takes a village to raise a child. And so if that's the philosophy that we have, and that's what we live by, and that's what we believe, then granted, I know Shaq's an adult, but Shannon is 10, 15 years older than him. And he didn't even come at him disrespectful. He was just like, hey, my dude, if you would have worked harder, you would have been the player that everybody thought that you could have been to end your career. So, I don't know. So I kind of don't know where to go on this stream from here, because I didn't know if I wanted to. I kind of want to talk about the Puffy shit, because Puffy did some foul ass shit, but I kind of want to react to the Knox video, because he just dropped his 3rd disc. So I don't know how many people in here. Throw a 1 in the chat if you are following the Knox Hill and the Screwface John beef. Because I know a lot of y'all, I know my channel is all over the place. So I know it's not like just I know it's not just a channel where people come for hip hop shit or EDM shit or rock shit or whatever it is. Like you come here to get an opinion on a sound. So I get that shit. So I get a lot of like, I want to do more streams like this. Like maybe we do it like a weekend review stream and we do that on Saturday. Because I think that would be dope, you know, like we just do a weekend review, like this is all the shit that happened this week in fucking the music community, you know? And then we just talk about it, we bullshit, we, you know, we shoot the breeze and we talk about it here. But in that same sense, I know a lot of, just because I do music doesn't mean you follow the same shit that I follow, or I follow the same shit that you follow, or whatever the case is. And so this is more of kind of just like a filling it out, you know, like trying to, you know, see if this is something that y'all might want to watch or something that y'all might want to see. Because I'm absolutely not gonna go down the lane of being in like reaction channels completely, where I'm reacting to like hip hop songs, or I don't want to do like straight reactions. I just want to do music content. I just want to talk about music shit that I think is dope, shit that I think that y'all enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Just my ideas, my thoughts, maybe on some stuff. Like this week, I'm going to start pushing out a lot more content to where, well, y'all about to start getting a lot of content because I got a lot of shit to do. Like a lot of different content ideas I want to do. And so I have like a bunch of gear that I want to do like videos on. And then I got a lot of videos where I want to do just random shit on, you know? What's up, Occult? What's up, Todd Bradshaw? What's up, Todd Bradshaw? Yeah, I've never eaten at a Shaq restaurant. I live in Atlanta, so I don't even. He probably has one here because he has a house here. I don't get out much. I'm the type of nigga that cooks my meals. You know what I'm saying? Like I stage my meals up and shit. So like I live by myself. You know, I don't have no fucking. Not married no more. I'm divorced. So like I don't have my kids. Don't live here. They live in Las Vegas with their mom. So I don't really get out like that much. I did meet a nigga tonight though. Pause. This is a big pause of what I'm about to say. But I went to the store because I had to get a plunger because my sink was clogged and shit. And so I had to unclog my sink. And then I got like some beers and shit and I went back to my house. And as I went back to my house, I just ran into some dude who walked over to the liquor store too. Cause like where I live at, it's literally a 3-minute walk to the store. So it's like, do you want to get in a car and drive to the store? Or it's quicker to really just walk over to the store. So if you don't have a bunch of groceries, just walk over to the store, get some sunlight, enjoy some, you know what I'm saying, some outsideness and shit. And so I just met this dude who wanted to start a YouTube channel, but he was cool. And like where I'm at, you know, you always have to check niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this is going to be some superficial shit I'm about to say here, but I'm far from a superficial nigga. Like I'm a nigga right now that has on a Ninja Turtles bootleg t-shirt, some bootleg hoodie, not official Bulls hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got nice equipment, but when it comes to like dressing fly and shit like that, I don't care about that shit because women don't care about that shit. Women only care about that shit if you don't have a personality. If you don't have a personality, then women care about the way that you dress and the way that you look and your appearance and all that other shit. If you have a fire ass personality, motherfuckers don't care how you look. They absolutely do not care how you look. Trust me. When I tell y'all this shit, they do not care how you look. And so I always check out people in this area though, because I don't be wanting to get familiar and friendly with people who are all busted, because Atlanta lifestyle is different than your typical lifestyle. So like your typical lifestyle, if you live anywhere else, you know, maybe LA, Atlanta, New York, cities like that, Chicago, cities like that are going to be similar. And it's like motherfuckers dress fresh. So they're always going to have a fresh shirt on, they're going to have fresh jeans on, and they're going to have some fucking Jordans on, right? It's fucking the same. It's always the same when you're in Atlanta. Like, it's always the same as far as when you're looking at quality of people. Now, everybody that wears Jordans, a nice shirt, and a jeans aren't a nice person. I get that shit. But what I'm getting at is whenever I judge a character of a person, when I'm looking at them in Atlanta, I always look at the way that they're dressed, because you don't want to get into a situation with somebody you can't trust. And then for me, I don't dress fly, so I dress like a bum. You know what I'm saying? My fro might be out and unpicked. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I know, as fucking shallow as this is gonna sound, I know I'm an attractive ass dude. I just know that shit from my life experiences and the women that I've messed with. I just know it, you know? And how my personality is, how I flow. I'm not gonna trick off I'm not doing shit. So like, you have to actually like me to like me. And so I say all that to say, I'm more of a person that wants a person to like me off my personality and what they think of me when they first meet me. So I can look like a bum. I don't have a problem with my fro all the way out. I don't fucking have a problem not having a hat out and my fro not picked out and walking to the store and getting what I don't have a problem with that shit, because at the end of the day, I probably spent 15 to 16 of my years of my life trying to be the most fresh person that you can ever meet. So I always had the freshest taper. I always had super sick waves. I always dressed super nice. I was always in nice gear, nice kicks. I always had a watch, a little chain. I always fucking looked nice. I always looked good. And one thing that I've realized in my life is that nothing has changed with my interactions with women, even though now I don't go get fades. I don't shave. I don't fucking dress nice. Again, I have a Ninja Turtles fucking shirt on, you know? I got a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a cheap ass $10 fucking hoodie on right now. You know what I'm saying? I got on some jeans from the early 2000s and shit, because I need to do laundry and shit. But what I'm getting at is that, like, you know, I know this isn't even the topic of the pod, so if you're still here with me, I apologize if this isn't what you want to hear. But some things I always feel like men need to say to other men is that it's not always fucking how you dress or how much money you have or whatever your clout situation is or like what you can give a woman. It's not always those things. It's how you make them feel in the moment. And if you can make them feel good in the moment, then you can always build a good relationship from there. And so I'm always gonna stress you can build a good relationship from there, because I don't want you to put a woman in a bad situation in the moment and take advantage of her either. I'm not with that shit either. I feel like most of the time now, as we're adults, we know what it is when somebody's coming over, because we've already had the discussions, we've already talked about the shit, so it shouldn't be an awkward situation. But if you're just confident in yourself and you make a woman feel good in the moment, there's nothing greater for her than that, you know? What'd you say, Colt? Yeah, man, but I know that wasn't the topic. So do y'all didn't even give me a one if y'all wanted to watch? Because I watched the first, because where we're at in the Scru Gene and the Knox beef is now we're in round 3, right? So the way I scored the battle originally was I scored this battle as it being 1-1, right? I feel like Knox got the first round, but I feel like Scru Gene got the second round. But I feel like Knox got the first round for the same reason that Kendrick lost the first round, which I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Like that was the first round. Like that was absolutely the first round shot from Kendrick, because he hit the shots with, you know, fuck the big three, nigga, it's just big me, nigga, boom. And then he hit that nigga with all the fucking dog bars and shit. That nigga literally started the beef. And Push-Ups was a harder diss track because the motherfucking shit was a fucking 5-minute diss track. And granted, a minute and a half of it was about other niggas, but this motherfucker rapped about Kendrick for, you know, 3.5 minutes. So the track was harder. So I feel like Scru Gene lost the first round for the same reason, because his first round was only really like 5 or 6 bars in a 4-minute song at you know, Knox Hill. So then Knox Hill came back with a response, and his response was fucking scathing. Like, I don't know how this nigga came back with a response so fast. Yo, there's a lot of things in this world that I will never understand. I don't understand how this nigga came back with a diss track in fucking 45 minutes. I don't get that shit. And so I feel like round 2, now we get into, I just like Scru Gene Sean's shit better. I feel like his second submission into this battle, I just feel like it was better. And I know, like, I'm not like No Life Shaq. I know I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, Stevie Knight and shit. So I know I'm not these big ass fucking reaction channels that reacts to lyrics all the time. But in return, nigga, I am a lyricist that has like bars, nigga, like bars. And so, like, I listen to this shit and I'm just listening to the tracks. The best song of them all, okay, the best song of them all was the first song by Scru Gene. That was the best song by all of these niggas in this beef. But it wasn't a diss track. And that's where he fucked up, was that you didn't have all this shit that you thought that shit didn't go how you thought it was going to go, because it wasn't a bunch of bars at this nigga Knox. But that nigga was rapping. Like, that motherfucker was rapping. And so, but the bars weren't all at Knox. And so I get that. That's why Knox won round 1 for me, just being objective. You know what I'm saying? Or subjective or whatever, right? So that's why Knox won for me. But round 2, I just felt like Scru Gene shit was better put together, because Knox didn't respond to anything that Scru Gene said. And if you're not going to respond to the shit that the nigga says, you're just going to hit him with premeditated tracks that you already wrote, then that kind of changes the battle a little bit, because this nigga's literally writing raps for you every day. I feel like that's why Drake got fucked in Drake's battle, is because, again, I have said this multiple times, I'm more of a Kendrick fan than a Drake fan. I know how y'all feel about me sometimes. But I feel like that's why Drake lost, was because people didn't listen to the Drake bars, and they were already to crown a winner. Like, they were sick of him. And I feel like with Scru John, there's a lot of people on the internet who don't like that nigga. And so there's like a lot of people in this platform, in this space, that just don't like him because he's been here so long. I get why you might not like him. I have no problems with the man. Like I said before, I've done literally multiple live shows with the dude in Omaha and Lincoln. So again, I wanted a different moniker than I do now, different name, but I've done shows with the dude. So I'm not trying to give a biased opinion. I'm just giving my thoughts. So now we're in the third round, and I've listened to all of the songs except for Knox's last. Let's listen to it. Fuck it. His last track, but I listened to 1 minute and 47 seconds of it, and I was so pissed off because it's like, nigga, we're dropping diss tracks, and you got 1 minute and 45 seconds of instrumental, bro. I can't do that shit. Or no, acapella. I cannot fucking do in a diss track because it's a diss track. It's not live beat. So you're not there with your expressions. You're not there doing all the shit that you do when you're in a rap battle. I can't do 1 minute 45 acapella. And that shit fucked me up on this shit. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, I'm so sincere. Like, I listened to it. And it's like, let me get on stream and react to this shit. But I just don't. What I gotta do to make this shit the main signal? So I told y'all I've been having a lot of issues today. And I gotta do something. Like, it's something that, like, is gonna take me like 5 or 6 different tries to remember what I gotta do. So y'all gonna have to bear with me on this shit. This is fucking painful. I just don't remember what the fuck I gotta go to. Yeah, cause see, it gives me all this weird ass shit. I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. This is it? No. Sometimes I gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to skull with them. It's saying it's showing the screen. But it ain't showing the screen, nigga. I need to see the screen. It's telling me it's showing me the screen, nigga. I can see the screen on the screens. Y'all see the screen on the screen, but it's saying I can't see the screen. Sometimes I gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to skull with him. Walk him down the whole time. I know he got some hoe in him. I'm telling y'all, these niggas had some fire ass bars in that battle. I can't even lie. I'm sorry this is painful for everybody watching, but I fucking cannot remember. I can never remember this shit. This is like a reoccurring thing because this is the back. This is not just the backup stream. This is the backup to the backup stream. So I'm on the 3rd backup stream trying to remember exactly how I set this shit up when it's only something that happens once every blue moon or some shit. I just fucking seen this shit, bro. I feel like this is the one. Cause it's showing me the screen. Like, I know, y'all can't see this shit. Oh, here we go. We got action, Craig. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta show up and sometimes you gotta pop up and show niggas. I still do think though the hardest bars from that whole beef will always be, I know a lot of niggas may not agree with me, may agree with me, whatever. Y'all niggas can do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck out here. But I feel like the hardest bars of that whole entire rap beef will forever be when Drake hit that nigga with the the darkest of secrets are all coming. The darkest of secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face, like what happened to Mike. Oh shit. Just follow me, right? Because nothing you, oh no, what? Oh shit. Just follow me, right? Because maybe I'm Prince and you're actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change, so people believe that he's actually white. Pop, make you get, you know, that whole fucking shit. That fucking shit, I don't care what none of y'all niggas say. Nobody's ever gonna be able to tell me that those bars weren't fire. Cause we're already in like, we're deep into the Michael and the Prince bars, and it was just like, oh my God. God. Oh my God. Guess I can see it like this, huh? I might be a couple seconds late on the reaction to see if you can see the screen, because I have to look at my other computer. And it went to fucking Elgato. Man, this is bullshit. If y'all understood the problems that I'm going through on this stream tonight, I would fight a nigga right now. I would fight a nigga right now. Because I don't know why it's not showing the window. How the fuck did that pop up over there? Y'all, do y'all see the issues I'm going through right now? I don't understand why it won't just show me the menu bar or the desktop. This shit is wild, y'all. Y'all don't understand, like, the issue that I'm having right now is stupid. Because, like, right now, y'all can see this screen, and this is supposed to be the screen of my desktop, and I'm sliding my desktop down, so now you should be able to see more, but it just won't let you. It should let you see everything that's going on. It's fucking, it's crazy. So I can't even give you all the stream that I wanted to, because I have shit popped up on my screen. I was gonna like show like stuff of the Diddy and Cassie, and I was gonna show like different stuff of like Knox Hill's reaction, Shannon. I have all the shit pulled up, but I don't know why my stream is acting stupid right now. Could be me too, though. I will put that out there, but video camera. I mean, I know it's the window capture. Of window capture is what I need. And I've done this a bunch of times. I mean, I've done this a bunch. So it's like, I just don't fucking remember what the goddamn function I'm supposed to remember is. Y'all can't see this shit either. But it's so funny because it tells you it's my Mac stream. The Mac stream is like, nah, nigga, you just gotta talk all night. You gotta look sweaty. You gotta look a little tired. You gotta look a little beat up and shit, and just talk to these niggas tonight. That's what we doing. Nick Cannon's hilarious, Dad. I wish I could get this fucking screen up. I'm so mad at my stream setup right now. Oh, I'm so mad. Like, I couldn't even, I'm so mad at my stream setup right now. I couldn't even suggest this fucking piece of equipment to anybody because the shit fucks up 50% of the time. So this shit right here, it's like the newest Elgato fucking Stream Deck. This shit fucks up 50% of the time. You can clearly see it's not plugged in right now. So I'm not streaming like I would because the motherfucker ain't working. This is what makes one computer work to the other computer. And so I've been having problems with this like the last 2 weeks. That's why I haven't been streaming as much as I normally stream, is because this motherfucker don't work. But the motherfucker cost me like $259, I think it was. And it's just frustrating because then I can't provide you guys, you know, the entertainment at least that I wanted to, because I can't even get my screen to share. So I can't even like pop up the pictures of Cassie and Puffy. I can't fucking play the diss track. I can play the diss tracks of Knox though. Let's go. So, because I guess the sound's still gonna play, the screen's just not gonna play.
Gather round, everyone. Welcome to the YouTube Rehabilitation Center for Clout. To my left, you'll see 2 case studies.
Professor Knox, what's the big one? Mumfo? Is that like a fat Jigglypuff or something?
Now, Grizzy. We don't use the F word around here. He's just unhealthy. And Ozempic starter kit will fix him right up.
What about this one, Professor?
Oh no, don't touch him, Stacy. You might like.
I will say this. So as we start to listen to this Knox track, I don't like how this track starts. And so I could be biased. Again, I'm trying to score this shit down the middle. I don't fucking know. I mean, I know Scru, but I don't know that nigga like that shit. I enjoy Knox Hill's content, so I'm actually a fan of him. I'm a fan of all the people that are beefing right now. So I'm just trying to give a perspective from a nigga that follows all these dudes and fucks with them. So, and then it's funny because, like, look, as you can see, y'all can't even see the shit that's popping up in my feed right now, but you got a battle from somebody IT saying it's over. Man, look, I listened to 2 minutes of this track, and the first 2 minutes I listened to, I don't think this shit's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, but we're going to listen to it again, so let's go. I'm sorry I can't give you all the visual because my computer's acting
like that too much.
Stupid.
We thought this one was of Nigerian origin, but he seems to have a confused identity.
I lied. You know what I can do? I can set y'all, I can do it like this. Sometimes it's just knowing YouTube. I can do it like this. But it's not gonna show. Probably show. I'm gonna push play and I'm gonna mess with trying to get this camera set up right.
The Jigglypuff, he's pulling the other one's pants down.
That's just normal mating behavior for them.
What's he doing with his mouth?
Let nature take its course, kids. Okay, don't look at that.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh my God. That's not normal. Everybody out! Everybody out! Cover your eyes. Don't look.
Yeah, see, like, all this shit is some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need all this fucking shit. I don't need a minute of this before you get into your diss track, you know? Just get into the shit. Get the shit popping.
Never be able to unsee this.
That's what's weird about beef now too in 2024 is niggas be having like video, intro, all kinds of weird ass shit. Just get into this shit.
Say I'm telling lies with your family of felons.
And this is what I thought is a problem too. I don't like, this is the only angle from Knox that I don't like. I don't like Knox coming at his mom. Like, look, fam. If I gotta be the YouTuber to say this shit, I'm gonna be the YouTuber to say this shit. If my parents ever got over or were trying to get some benefits or some kind of shit like that, I'm not mad at them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I think like typically in like black culture, motherfuckers aren't mad at you trying to figure out a way to get benefits from the system. We never got reparations. So I don't like that shit. I don't like him coming at his mama for that shit. When my mama wouldn't do that shit, she a good woman. But if she did, I wouldn't be mad at her.
Remember saying that a blind man, he wasn't blind. You ain't deny that. What about your mother? You implied that I'm racist and you misdirected statements, so you pick and choose what you rebuttal, screw, and shift the clues. Ain't it funny how that time interview was private, then you made it public right after I dropped the news? What about the rest of them reactions? You were loving him. You talked about if I was black, but I can't find the publishing. Weird. Okay, talk about reactions. Take a clip and then rehash it. Try to twist how it's been added. Check the titles. It's full analysis when it's been done before. Ain't nothing new, but why you trying to screw with that? What the fuck is up with you? Are you jealous that my breakdown's better? Just settle, take some notes.
See, I can't do this. I can't do, and I'm a rapper who used to host fucking rap battles. I need y'all to understand that shit as I'm talking. I can't do this. I don't want to, bro, we're a minute 35 into this track, and this nigga don't even have a beat yet. And I know that's like trivial because it's a rap battle and it's about lyrics and shit like that. Bro, we can't be into a minute 35 into a diss track and I still don't have a fucking drop of a beat yet, bro. I'm sorry. The beat fucking has an impact on your diss track. It always has and it always will.
Notes, try to
The lyrics are the most important, but the beat matters too.
get up on my level, I know, and give H the boom. I'm glad you ain't easy cool, but my source came from shady. I just wonder why nobody there ever fucks with you. Blood of the father, this blood in the water floods, reading
I am sick of these niggas using the Kendrick and Drake beats too, though.
Dead Sea tablets on these red seas as I speak with Anunnaki masters. I'm Gilgamesh and this battle is tragic. I'm mad, I'm watching unravel Babylon. It's me versus the...
These bars are cool. These bars are cool. But I don't feel like... Now I'm about to be Screwface John because I don't want to make this a race issue. Again, I'm not racist. My kids are half Filipino. I grew up in the suburbs. I fuck with everybody. But your average nigga is not going to get these bars.
Book of John, the language of liars and false savants. But white testament, who's better? Come Vikings, where's your coat of arms? Put me on blast, leave them hanging while you marginalize stories and lies that you never had. Your last album was sloppy, illiterate form of trash. All the gun bars clicking, that little mouse in your pad. Then you flipped your backpack and nerd core to get you the bag. You misplaced themes like you misplaced features. First it's dirty water while you peeling off the leeches. Next you fiending with no TV, then it's Goku and Vegeta. I don't get the picture, but cast stones on this Medusa. Why you fictionalize African stories? You ain't Chinua, but when things fall apart, you still a grifter and a user. Quit abusing.
See, I don't like that either because I don't like how they come at Screwface for being from Africa, but he lives in America. I don't think that's a flex because, you know, America was built on immigration, and so everybody's parents are immigrants. And so, like, Knox, his fucking ancestry isn't from America, and he's never been back to Europe, you know? No flex, no knock, no shot. But I just think, when I think about, I'm thinking about this shit from an even farther back perspective than your average listener is, because they're just like, oh, nigga, you never been to Nigeria. But I don't know where Knox is originally from. I'm not here to, like, turn this into some, like, racist-ass shit. Because I'm not on that same shit that Screwface John's on. Because that nigga, he be on some wild shit. But like, how the fuck can you flex that a nigga's an immigrant? Because he's an immigrant. But your ancestors are immigrants. I never understood that flex. That's a flex I never get. I'll never understand that flex.
Heart is bruised, your deity, identity of people that you use is hard to choose. All these tools that start with screw, like when you used a mod and told them less work. But where's the comp that you assert, the construct? You build him up for a feature, so then he dug it, then you left him in the dirt. Ghosted him like everyone you ever use, a clever ruse. But now you got a real battle, a devil you never knew it's you. Don't battle me, just battle you. You see, music don't discriminate. Everyone's amused. Paint me with a broad brush for the engagement and the views. Is it hatred that you use to inflame for what you view?
And see, this is what I don't like about this battle either, right now, currently. This is why I hate hip hop in this current state of hip hop. Is because Knox has a bigger loyal following than Screwjohn. But we are 3 minutes into this response right now. And we don't even have any, you're not even responding to, you're not rebuttaling shit that this nigga's saying. And so when I look at these dudes it's hard to say who I think is a better rapper, because I think that Knox is a good rapper, and I think that Screwface is a good rapper. They rap completely different. These motherfuckers, they're not even on the same like atmosphere as far as the shit that they rap about, the shit that they talk about, their experiences in life, none of this other stuff, right? So really it comes down to listening to the music. And I think that's where we get lost at in battles, especially in today's current climate, is that it's like more about what's exposing somebody else versus facts. And I know that may not make sense, because what's more important, exposing somebody else versus facts, sounds like the same shit. But when it comes to exposing people, I feel like the nastier shit that you say trying to expose somebody is gonna win you the battle, even if it's not true. When the truth should be what supersedes everything. Hip hop's supposed to be the truth, you know? Disenfranchised music for disenfranchised people. It's always supposed to be the truth. And so as we're listening to hip hop and as we're listening to these battles, now we're in this place where the truth don't even fucking matter. And that's the fucking most important part in this fucking art form. And so now you get old niggas like me that are listening to these beefs and that are listening to these, you know, these rap dramas and shit like that. And we're like taking different sides than a lot of young people. It's because we understand where this culture started from and we understand what this shit is. And so I just want to see this nigga respond to the motherfucking allegations, you know? Like, I'm not saying Screw's telling the truth. I ain't saying Screw's lying. I don't know that nigga like that. But what I do want to know is the truth. God damn it. My damn vape is out of juice or out of energy. I don't have a plug in this bitch. I'm gonna have to go outside the room for a second and go get my plug. Who's the plug? Hey. But yeah, I'm gonna go get my plug real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. Couldn't find this motherfucking cord because you know there's different size cords, you know. But this one reaches my couch over here in the studio. Over here, I don't know if you can see this shit, but it has like a little USB cord in it and shit, and it allows me to plug up. So I got to find the cord that's the right size so that I can plug it up. Battery low though. This bitch going to fucking. Five niggas that rap. You can catch me with a Teletubby holding my strap. But it also, the cord is long enough to reach to the power conditioner over here. Blam. Then you already know that's going to give me more power. All right, so that's going to have to charge for a couple minutes, but we can get back into this Knox Hill diss track. This has got to be the worst reaction video of all time. Why is this shit not showing no more? Y'all see what I'm saying about the issues that I be having right now? I don't know when this fucking happened, but I thought I fixed that. It was just fine like 10 minutes ago. This is fucking stupid. This is the stupidest shit I've ever had to go through in my life. This fucking doesn't make any sense. I just fucking fixed this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, nigga? I literally just fixed this shit. I just scaled the window and all that shit. I literally just did this shit. I fucking literally just did this, nigga. Whatever. Fuck. I just fucking fixed the window capture. That shit. If y'all can see what the fuck so y'all can see what I'm dealing with over here right now. This is ridiculous. Delete that. Delete. Control X. You can delete that shit. Get that, back that up out of here. So why would it be like this? What the fuck is in this corner right here? All right, let's go. All right, I think we have action. Let's see. Let's see. We gotta see if the shit pops back up on the screen. I'm a few seconds behind in YouTube Studio. I'm like fucking 2 minutes behind in YouTube Studio. That shit's painful. It's painful to watch to see if we're at a good spot. Why would it only show half the screen? Whatever, nigga. This is what we doing. This is where we're at. I can't deal with this no more.
But rap has been a voice for change and names who've been abused. It can heal and it can move, it can build, it doesn't choose. But your lines, they divide for the
So hold on, let's run this back. Because where I left at was something where I didn't like the angle. I haven't heard this, so this is a real reaction.
Still a grifter and a user, quit abusing. Heart is bruised, your deity identity of people that you use is hard to choose. All these tools that start with screw, like when you used some mod and told them less work. But where's the comp that you assert, the construct? You build them up for a feature, so then he dug it, then you left him in the dirt. Ghosted him like everyone you ever use, a clever ruse. But now you got a real battle, a devil you never knew it's you. Don't battle me, just battle you. You see, music don't discriminate. Everyone's a muse. Paint me with a broad brush for the engagement and the views. Is it hatred that you use to inflame for what you fuse? But rap has been a voice for change, and names who've been.
And see, this is the problem. He's still not addressing anything that Screwface said in his last diss track. And he didn't say anything about anything racial, which Screw, cut that shit the fuck out, dog. Everything can't be racial. But he didn't say not one racial shit in the last fucking diss track.
Been abused, it can heal and it can move, it can build, it doesn't choose. But your lines they divide for the rage clicks in the news. You wanna really make a statement, then stop aiming, click and shoot for something different. Shape the game, build, obtain, inspire youth. Spread a message they can use instead of always tearing down. You can change it, you can screw it. This is the only way you listen. Misquote me on a line I used, I apologize and I gave the truth, I was accountable. That's your angle, Screw? Was a tone deaf bar, not a racist view. You shaming me like I'm.
Yeah, but Screw's still not wrong though. That's the problem. That's the problem is Screw's not wrong. You still said the bar. Like you can't take that shit back. You still said the bar.
Faking too, that was 4 years ago.
I done some fucked up shit in my life that I cannot take back. Yo, look, I'm gonna look into the camera. I done some fucked up shit in my life that I can't take back, and I can understand why somebody would forever be mad. This is kind of the similar situation. You said some fucked up shit. You said some fucked up shit. Yo, if I'm just being honest as a nigga on YouTube, if I would have known the shit that he said about Ahmad, you know, first, I probably would have never followed Knox's channel. But I follow his channel now, so I'm kind of like in this weird place. But he still said the shit. You don't get a pass because you apologized.
Oh, why the hate so no? You knew about it then, why ain't you famous, Screw? Cause I wasn't big enough to do it. Cloud chase, Shady had a whole tape, you forgave him. And it funny how you move when it gave you views. Slime Shady for a boost and you take the juice. But I'm hanging on his name while you bait the viewers. Say culture vulture, I'm Shady too. Same Megalon gone and you hate him too. Same Megalon church when he was flaming you. Throw the race.
Yo, he's got a good point here though. This is fire. Cause you're talking about this nigga, but you got all of these reaction videos to the same nigga that you're talking shit about Knox to. So you're talking shit about Knox as this Eminem jock writer, but in return, you got all these videos about Eminem shit too. So you don't get a pass for that. That's good work there, sir. Good work, sir.
You hate him too, same Megalon church when he was flaming you. Throw the race card in, it gotta come ball with it, better come hard with it. I ain't talking 16s, going come yard with it on the hunt. Y'all spinning, you just dumb, y'all fishing, raise the pole for the streams. You ain't raising heat, y'all fake degrees, I see failed geometry. You square up to me with them right angles, I'll dimension in family trees. You planted that seed, I'll leave.
Man, these bars, but man. I guess maybe the way I'm reacting to this is because I heard there was a scheme that Screw did on his first shit, and niggas were like, or no, his second shit, niggas was like, that was just all right. That mean median bar, that whole scheme was fire as fuck. Like that scheme was more fire than that last scheme. And I feel like he didn't get the props that he deserved on that shit. Again, I'm not picking those sides. I'm here for hip hop. If Knox wins, fucking kudos to you, my boy. I enjoy your channel. I love your content. If Screw wins, kudos to you too, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I've met you in real life, so it is what it is. I'm not picking those sides. I don't want to make it seem like I'm picking a side. I want to be biased, nigga. I want to pick the winner.
From this earth, you pitted that feed, I'll bleed in the dirt. You literally said you kill me first. You a drama chaser, always quick to diss in this KSI. Then you switch positions. This your umbrella if it made you richer, but where's his features? That's family.
I do think that Screw switches sides often for whatever is convenient to him, and you know, whatever.
Smoke feature,
that's family, man.
Victim Metro feature,
that's family, man.
Why you using his features?
That's family, man.
Better lie, sensing his fine, sensing a crime, sense for his time. Better say FaceTime to pull files. Get the copyright, you copyright. You a sloppy type, Screw. Don't forget to be you a scrub. I mean, don't forget to be you a blood. That's why you discrypt. I see the rage seeking, talking anime, but you fake screening. Came in that culture, straight gatekeeping, talking about a vulture, but that hate sleeping. So you stirred the pot for no reason. Nerdcore been around for 35 years. You tell them how to move, you tell them what to do till they finally go on and they freeze you. Now you the speaker for all reactors. Who's leeching?
Oh
shit,
no!
Let's
go.
You got yourself.
You got yourself a... Nah.
Let's go.
Something special about this beat.
Okay.
I had to come back on this one.
I'm ready. Let's go.
You ready? Oof. Dogs bark, bitches talk, you ain't a G without a rumor. I don't know, but I'm worried about this boomer. Let's talk about scheming 16s, book a flight. Let's talk about that server you deleted overnight. It's a funny type of man, what you do with hands. The shit we do for fame and the shit you do with fans. The shit we do for name and the shit you didn't plan. You can take it to the grave.
Yo, this might be nasty work. And y'all can tell me if this is nasty work. But my nigga, if a fan wants to holler at you, it's okay to holler at a fan. Bro, I don't care what nobody says. That shit's okay. That shit's okay, man. I don't care. Celebrities and famous people have been doing that shit our whole lives. And now all of a sudden it's not okay because niggas get a little bit of YouTube juice. I don't know. I'm not with that bar.
Till that shit hits the fan. What type of man creeps?
But I'm not okay with nasty behavior either. But that's not a bar that hits with me. Bars that will never hit with me as a grown-ass man who has been married, who has been faithful his whole life, who doesn't cheat on women, who doesn't beat on women, who is there in his kids' lives. So coming from a respectful man, I guess I can't say I'm respectful. Fuck, I mean, whatever. But who respects morals and who respects treating people the way that you want to be treated. I don't get off on these bars by niggas who are married who hate on niggas who live a playboy life. Because if they weren't married, they wanted to live a playboy life before they got married. Like, we're all men, you know. 99% of my followers are men. So I'm not really worried about attacking a woman in this comment. Again, I gave a setup for all this shit. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a shitty dude. But when I'm single, I am fucking single. Just like when you're single, you are fucking single. So like, those bars don't hit with me. I think those bars are whack. I think those are some of the corniest bars in hip hop. Like when Kendrick was spitting those bars on Drake, and he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You need to grow up and be a real man and get a woman and all that. Nigga, that shit's corny. If I'm fucking 39 and I can get any bitch in the world, I'm gonna get any bitch in the world, nigga. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. And so like, I think those bars are corny. I can't fuck with them because we're dudes. We talk. We be around each other. And when you're single, you know how you be when you single. So don't get up here on the internet and just try to make a nigga feel bad for some shit that some normal ass shit that a nigga would do, you know? Because this is literally normal ass behavior. I know it sounds weird, but it's normal behavior.
With his friend's girl.
I'm probably gonna get clipped and roasted for this, but whatever, niggas. It's normal behavior.
They say they sleeping on you. New meanings for your word.
It's not normal behavior to be like Diddy though, or like Weinstein and shit like that. But if a motherfucker's feeling you and you're feeling somebody, do what you do. Do what you do. Just don't force nothing. Treat her like a woman. Treat her like a lady.
Words. We can go and ask Kim how you put your friends first. You just slipped and your dick when it fell inside of her. Listen, I ain't being mean with this. I'm sorry you're a piece of shit. I know you gotta feed a kid, but you're the one who heated this. And me, I'd rather plead the fifth, but I dig not even deep. And look what I found. Shit, Patreon tips in the ground. This ain't the body count I'm expecting from this fuckboy rapper. I just hope he brought protection when he says don't test him. Nah, how can you?
I'm not with those bars, bro. I'm just not with those bars. Cause it's not how niggas really feel. This is how, like, I'm not a blue pill, red pill motherfucker. I think that the niggas on the red pill are wildin'. I think that they are insane. I think that those niggas have lost their goddamn mind, right? Blue pill, the same shit. Y'all niggas done lost y'all goddamn mind because you're still a man. You have to be a man at the end of the day. You have to be a fucking man. And like, these bars just aren't hitting for me. They're just not gonna hit for me.
We wrecked your home wrecking, but you saw. Okay, say I got privilege, but you abuse power. Isn't lust you devour? Black Harvey Weinstein with his nuts in the balance. Who you busting? You coward, throw the talent. Okay, play the race card, cop a deal for light damage. We don't need.
This is what I'm talking about. I feel so bad with this reaction because I'm not even trying to go hard on Knox. Like, I think Knox is dope. Like, I think he's a really dope creator. I think he's a really dope creator. That's what I'm gonna leave this comments at. I think he's a really dope creator, but I feel like he's just grabbing low-hanging fruit on this diss track, and he still hasn't responded to anything that Screwface said on his last 2 diss tracks. So Scru has 2 diss tracks, but you haven't even responded to anything that this nigga done said in the last 2 tracks. I can't.
Need to go far to know you hate white rappers. Ain't it funny what surrounds you out in Nebraska? Call me corny from the cornfields, you really harassing. I'm from PG County where the culture is proof. Take a look around, how you claim the culture is you? Damn.
Yo, you can't, well, I'm not gonna knock Scru, but you can't say there's no culture in Nebraska, because again, nigga, there's been hood to hoods on us. Nigga, there's been fucking... J. Cole made a documentary on leaving Omaha, you know? So if you're ignorant to Omaha, I do need to find out what PG County is, though. Because I hear, you know, I hear Knox, you know, grew up with black folk, around black folks. So that's, you know, and he's just being himself. And that's cool. I'm not mad at that shit. You know, if this is who he is, I'm not mad at the nigga. Rap, nigga. Rap. Spit some bars. Listen to some music, you know? Oh, yeah, I knew he was from Maryland. But yeah, rap, nigga, rap. Give us some bars, bruh. I mean, I'll take bars from anybody, man. Fucking Slug is one of my favorite fucking MCs, and he from Minnesota. So, you know, rap, nigga, rap.
I know killers and robbers, who you harming? Out on your patch with tractors and farmers, boy you harmless. It's on your arm still, he from Lincoln getting killed in the booth. I'm John Wilkes, okay, claim Nigeria when they ain't never heard of you. You ain't no murderer and you ain't no Europe, but just stay inside your village, boy. Fiddle with your little toys, go and raise your kid and get this.
Again, like, the average person that's listening to this shit is gonna be like, oh, he's killing them. Okay, if this nigga's not Nigerian, again, I'm stepping back and I'm looking at it from a full perspective. Your peoples are from England or Ireland or fucking Germany or somewhere, you know? I mean, them bars don't resonate with me, you know? Maybe it's because I'm black and I like, I understand what racism is like. And I'm not saying that, I'm absolutely not saying that Knox is being racist. So I need to put that out there. I don't want to get that out in the space either. I absolutely don't think that shit. But I don't think he understands these bars should not resonate with fucking black folks the way that they might. I don't know. Because everybody's an immigrant here. Unless you're Native American, you're an immigrant. So I don't want to hear about fucking immigration bars, nigga. I'm fucking 43 years old. The last thing I want to hear about is some fucking immigration bars, nigga.
Destroyed. Fuck being a better rapper, just go be a better man. Get a plan, sign that prenup, go and settle with your fans. Shit, still want smoke? You a bad boy, Puffy. Cause I'm white and look like Bieber, dog, you still can't touch me. Don't fuck with me, Daryl, I ain't sharing a bomb. But if the shoe fits, it fits on this bitch, where's Jean?
I can't even hold y'all, though. I feel like... So, as I'm listening to this shit, I feel like Screwface had the best song in the whole battle, but the whole song, I said this earlier, wasn't a diss track. So it was just like a track that had like 6 or 7 bars shot at Knox. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. That first fucking Screwface John track was hard as fuck when he was rapping in Euphoria, especially when he got to like the 3rd flip of the beat. Oh my God, that shit was hard, but it wasn't a straight diss track. And I get why he lost the first round. And I even say this shit myself. He lost the first round because you spit like a couple of shots indirectly at Knox, and that nigga Knox had a track ready to roll. Like he already knew that you had beef with him, right? You lost that round. Not even close, nigga. He knocked you he knocked you down in the first round. I feel like in the second round, John got up and I feel like he won the second round. So I feel like if it was boxing and I was thinking about scoring, the first round would be 10-8 fucking Knox to, do you know what I'm saying, to Scru Gene. And then if we go to the second round, I think it's 10-9. So it's kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Knox is still up because he fucking knocked you out in the first round, nigga. Like, that shit was brutal. But then it got to the third round, and when Scru Gene, I can't show you this shit. That's what I'm pissed off about my screen. I can only kind of show you this shit. But when Scru Gene dropped the... Dude, his last diss track was fire because he had all the receipts. Let's fuck it, we'll play it. He had receipts. And so all the shit that he's saying isn't coming off as true. And that's, for me, that's important. Because this is the rapper. I don't know if, I probably should have started from the beginning of this whole beef. But this is the rapper that he said that he was stalking. He's on calls with him. He's posting screenshots, all kinds of shit.
Watch live and local news on a variety of networks with no extra.
So he's literally proved everything Knox was saying is a lie. Side note, I don't even know who this nigga... Really? It's not playing?
Thank you, bro.
Oh, y'all can't even see this shit. I don't even know who this nigga is. Just being trill with y'all. I don't even know who he is. That's how old I am. I'm so old, I don't even know who this rapper they're all starting this beef with is about. What is it you say? I don't even know how this shit about to go. I'm about to take down these quotes for a minute. Now I should be opened up a little more over here. Sorry, y'all, man. I know this is a wild ass stream. It's probably the worst stream of your life, but you know, it just is what it is, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. We're gonna try to get it right, though. I can close this down. Then my black ass. All right, just gotta give me 1 second because I just gotta see if this pops up on this other screen and if we're good. What's up, Hands Vault? All right, bet. So we're good. We're gonna have to deal with the YouTube shit on the other side. Oh, I guess it's good.
I'm trying.
So this is the rapper in question. I'm not gonna go through all this shit though. He's just giving him props and shit.
I knew that, but hey, appreciate you, my G. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
So that's his proof to say, oh, we're cool. Whatever you're saying isn't true. All right. So, you know, sorry I didn't give you all that, but I'm not watching that shit all over again. Like, that's the shit I hate about rap beefs now too, is that like, my nigga, I ain't trying. Nigga, I am fucking flying through these beers though. But that's not the shit that I'm trying to, you know, to hear. So.
Oh man. So it looks like you ain't really had shit to say, huh? Well, let's get to Chopper's fable. First lie was about Crippled, I was all for the sea. Was I following him or was he following me? How am I taking notes of fucking following leads when his first fucking song is with me? 2 seconds of research, you could've got all of that G. Whoever gave you information must be rocking with me. Every drop is starting to make your credibility weak. How you drowning but I'm the one with the leak? Nigga please, and whoever fucking told you I like death to mumble rap is either really stupid or just setting up a trap. They asked me to show up in the video, I'll pass. Bitch, I already addressed this on that Luke on track. Swear to God, that you ain't the one that asked me to be in your video, dog. Swear to God that I ain't stay in the car the whole damn time and just laugh at you hard. See, I told you motherfuckers just...
Hey, I know this is super random, and if you've been in this chat for a minute and you were listening to me talk about women earlier, so again, I'm not trying to give out tips to like make niggas super players and shit like that. But just simple response. Like I don't know how y'all niggas don't respond simply, right? So like, this girl is messaging me on Bumble, right? Bumble's a fire app too. Niggas, get on Bumble. Get on Bumble. If you don't have self-confidence though, don't get on Bumble. You know what I'm saying? But if you got self-confidence, get your ass on Bumble, take some good pictures, post them shits. You'll get some responses that you never thought you was gonna get. Like, my Bumble account be so fucking fire. Like, I don't even understand this shit. I don't understand how there is like all these women trying to holler at me in my account. But I'm a trill ass person. Like, I don't invite people over that I don't want to hang out with. If I'm not feeling the connection, then I end this shit and all that shit. But this girl messages me today, right? And she's like, hey, how was your week? Happy Saturday, by the way. Hope it's going well. How's it going, right? So I'm like, hey, my week is pretty well. What about you? How is your weekend going, right? So all I did was return the energy she gave me. I didn't give her anything extra. I didn't give her anything less. I literally gave her the exact same energy she gave me, right? And so then she's like, cool, I'm just on my daily grind, right? So now my next response in this conversation, and I'm sorry I'm bringing this up because she just messaged me back and I messaged her a couple minutes ago. And so I messaged her back. And I say, she says to me, cool, just on my daily grind. And I just basically return the same energy that she gave me. Nothing more, nothing less. And I say, I'm trying to get on your daily grind. You know what I'm saying? With a couple of laughing emojis, right? And you know what her response to me was? What are you doing? Can I come, can we hang out? That's literally what she says. What are you doing? Can we hang out? You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think that y'all understand. This shit isn't that hard. I want to get niggas so far out of the fucking green pill and fucking the red pill community so fucking bad because the shit is not hard. You just have to be genuine, respectful, nice, and cool. I mean, like, it's not, the shit ain't hard. It ain't fucking hard to get a good woman to come hang out with you or to get a bunch of girls to come. None of this shit's hard. It's just how you approach the shit is what makes it hard for you. It's because it's like, if you see her giving you energy, she's giving you the energy. She's showing you that she's interested in you. So all you have to do is not freak this chick out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't freak this chick out, you know? Like, that's how you get girls to, like, be interested in you and like you, and don't freak her the fuck out. As soon as you freak her out, that shit is done. If you, like, things that guys don't realize, this is why I should sincerely do this podcast, is because I'm like trying to be a good man and I'm trying to be a good dude, but there are so many experiences I've gone through in life that people just haven't gone through, or they just don't see, or they just don't understand, or like they haven't gone through the circumstance enough, and so they don't understand it. But I'm so fucking torn because I don't want to teach niggas how to take advantage of women either. So you could think whatever the fuck you want to think about me, and I'm cool with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am who I am. I'm always going to just get online, pop my camera open, and I'm going to be the person that I am. So I literally have sisters, moms, daughters, and shit. I don't want to see niggas just taking advantage of women, but I want to see niggas getting with women. And so, like, that's where the hard part of me as a person falls too, because y'all can think what the fuck y'all want to. Y'all can literally think what the fuck y'all want to. But bro, I could help out so many dudes, you know? I could help out so many men. Because like, you're gonna get on social media and you're gonna watch the Fresh and Fit, and you're gonna watch all these bullshit ass podcasts with dudes who have never been in long-term relationships, or dudes who don't have women. And so it's like, how, look, I can be trill with myself. Like, how can you listen to dating advice from a man that's single, but I've been married and I can acknowledge my faults and my flaws. So if you follow this channel for a while, you know I can apologize, or I can be accountable to my faults. Like, I'm not like a nigga who thinks he's perfect. I got hella flaws. I'm fighting demons every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, coming to my channel, it's not gonna be like, I think that I'm some like person that's better than everybody else. Nah, man, my nigga, I'm just a regular ass dude. I'm just fucking CJ Reed from Omaha, Nebraska, that's been living in Atlanta for 7 years, loves his life, does some dope ass shit, and I was just privileged to, I don't want to say privileged to, I worked very hard, and in return, I've got some nice kinks out of my hard work. So that's kind of how I feel. You know, you don't have to feel the same way. You can feel however you want to feel. If you want to feel like, hey, nah, nigga, you got all this, or you got to do all, you can feel however you want to feel. I'm cool with that shit. I honestly don't mind. But I know who I am, and I'm comfortable with myself. And so I do be wanting to do these streams where it's just like telling niggas like, hey man, be yourself. And if yourself is a fucking hard ass, mean, square ass dude, and you're wondering why you're not getting chicks, it's because they're not attracted to anything that you're bringing to the situation. You can be a hard ass, you can be a mean ass dude, you can be an asshole, you can be all these 3 different things, but you can't be them together. So if you're gonna be a hard ass, you still gotta be funny, you gotta be attractive, you probably gotta have some money. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, don't nobody wanna deal with an asshole 24/7. But if you're fucking, you provide for me, you know what I'm saying, financially, and you treat me well and all this other shit, I can deal with the shit, right? So that shit, that, you know, that'll work. If you're funny and you're cute, and not even saying cute like in a perspective of shit that you can change. And so like, you can be cute in a relationship or in a dating stage with a girl if it's your personality, because you can say cute things, you can say funny things, you can say other things. Like, you see all kinds of relationships with dudes who are famous. Right. Tiff, are you still in here? Tiff, I want to lean on you heavy in this conversation. And not because I want you to take my side or my perspective, but I want you to come at it from a perspective as a woman. And I know that you are pretty trill. So you don't come here looking for clout. You don't come here looking for anything. You're one of my favorite subscribers. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even saying this for the point of this conversation. And I know there's going to be people who are going to be like, oh, this nigga, blah, blah, blah. But I appreciate you. You always comment on my videos. You always give me likes. You always pop up in the live streams. You are a dope ass subscriber. You're like one of, matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and make this righteous. And then, like y'all know, Tiffany married too. So I just want to make y'all know this ain't a situation of I'm trying to hit on Tiff or nothing like that. She married. So like, this ain't nothing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, but Tiff, make a comment. This probably gonna make you, well, it might not make you happy. John Joe, you know I fuck with you, my dude. You know I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you because I thought you were my homeboy. Like my for real life homeboy, my old barber for like probably 15 years. I thought you were for the first month you were in my streams. I thought you were John James, and you're not. But then I fuck with you, you know? I'm still waiting on Tiff to make another comment. So then we can get into this conversation. Because again, this isn't like me. I don't think that I'm greater than anybody. I don't think that I'm better than anybody. I don't think that I fucking can do anything better than anybody else out here. You know what I'm saying? I think that I'm just a regular person who has garnered life skills and figured out how to use those life skills to do the shit that I want. And so, like, hey, congrats though, Tiff. Congrats. I fuck with you for real heavy. So sometimes yo, Tiff, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. You'll never know how much I appreciate you because I can't express the shit. Like, you're always there in my comment section. You're always showing support. You're always showing love. I will never be able to express how much that really means to me because it really does mean a lot. It fucking means so much. But I know, like, every video I drop, you're going to give me some positive comments. And that shit means a lot. So I'm happy that you're down to be a mod, You deserve it. But so I'm about to go grab another beer. I told y'all I'm drinking tonight. So it's just one of those nights. I know I shouldn't be drinking, but it is what it is. We'll have I was thinking about doing a video about my life right now and just doing my perspective because what a lot of people don't realize is like, nigga, my job is YouTube. And so like, I only have to work when I want to work. And so like, I fucking am fucking up right now in my personal life. And so, I don't do shit. I'm a lame ass dude. I sit at home all day. All I do is make music. So even when y'all don't see videos, I'm still making music. That's literally what I do. So I'm like making music and I'm fucking done working at 2. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm done working at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon too. And now I'm fucking drinking and I'm getting into these situations that I don't want to be in. And so some of y'all may have followed the channel. You may not have back when I had some issues. I'm always going to have issues with that shit. But people don't understand what it's like when your job is YouTube, Like, I only work until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I'm done. I'm ready to drink I'm ready to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like inviting people into my life. And so, like, I don't want anybody coming over to my house. I don't want anybody coming over to my crib. I don't want to fucking have to try to figure out if this motherfucker's... I don't want to do a bunch of weird ass shit. And so, I sit here a lot of times and I can't make content 24/7. I don't want to stream 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that shit 24/7 because I don't want to be like TMZ. I'm not like... That's not what this channel is. But I do want to stream more often. So I guess. Yeah, John, I relapsed a little bit, man. I'm sorry, bro. I know that's not what y'all want to hear and shit, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is harder than people realize, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life is harder than people realize. Like, it's hard to want to see your kids every day and not be able to see your kids every day. And so I don't want to make this stream all something is fucking up and shit and all this other shit. But it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard to live a life where you accomplish everything you need to accomplish by 1 o'clock. And now all day, all you have to think about is, damn, I wish my kids were here. Damn, I wish I could see my kids. Damn, I wish I can go to my daughter's fucking program. Damn, I wish I can go to my kid's fucking graduation. Damn, like, not every nigga is like that shit. Not every dude is the same. And not every dude feels the same, thinks the same, feels the same, wants to have the same interactions with people they love in their life. And I'm not knocking them. I'm not attacking them. I'm not harming them. But I just know that my life is harder than it should be based off of the man that I want to be and the man that I work to be. And so it gets hard, bro. I mean, yeah, man, relapse, but it gets hard, bro. It gets hard. It gets hard to not be able to hug your child every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as easy as people make the shit seem if you care. I guess if that's what I'm going at, you know? Because if you don't care, then the shit's not important. Not seeing your kids every day don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a daughter and a son, like, and you have 10 of them, and you don't give a fuck, well, then, yeah, well, okay, sure, live your fucking life. But I can't put a percentage or a number on the percentage of men or dudes that feel the opposite, but I feel it's 50-50. I feel it would have to be 50-50. I feel 50% of dudes would want to be in their kid's life, and 50% wouldn't, based off of the niggas that I know. And what's crazy is all of the niggas that I know are in their kid's life. And so based off of the people that I know, I still think it would be 50-50 because it's all about the environment that you grow up in. It's all about how you were raised. It's all about what you've seen. That's going to affect how you act in life. I'm going to get another beer. I'm going to play this.
Making the same song. You heard one Scru diss, then you basically heard them all. Know it's odd? I notice you ain't talk about them all. Whole intro about rebuttals, but where are they in the song? Oh my god, that Tom McDonald clip was so weak. Please show me why I said he was heat. You motherfucking true cap, but I was two rappers squashing the beef. And I had said a line in it where I said, if I was black, then so is the strap, brat, the Tom, like McDonald, right? And I didn't think it was going to be taken the way it was taken, but I got a wave of your people coming in like, oh, he dissed, why would you do that? Ah! And they're going crazy, so I just wanted everybody to know that we cool, we good, like, you know, like, how, did you take any offense to that line? 5 years ago, he moved less offer than me. Made a song about being black that was important to me. Cause all the racism I got just got annoying to me. I was saying there was a problem, they ignored my G. But I know if he said the same thing, that ought to his piece. The thing that you did that was the...
Oh, yeah, so I guess I let that track play with Screwface. And he's just, like, putting receipts together. And so, like, here is... Because... I just want to give my honest opinion. And so here is where I get torn in this battle is I don't really think either one of these niggas dropped bars in any of the 3 diss tracks. I don't think that they're like, they weren't bar heavy. And like, that's what I don't like where rap is going, where like battles aren't bar heavy. They're more of, oh, you fucked some chick and got her pregnant in 1999. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't care about that shit. I absolutely don't care. If there's anything I don't care about, it's that shit, you know? So where were we at? Oh, yeah, we were at Tiff. Tiff, are you still in here? Oh, is vape hitting? I just got to check before I start asking you questions. Because now we've turned the pod into what's best for dudes, right? So if you had to pick, and this is asking an actual woman who if I want you to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Be honest. Don't give us no cap. Because even if it's something that you think is the most important, isn't the most unpopular, we can still dissect from there. So just trust me in this voyage. We might do a stream one day if you're down, but just trust me in this voyage, right? So there was a podcast that came out with Joy Taylor and I don't remember the other girl because I'm 43, so I don't be like, just because she's fine, I'm not going to follow her, you know? She fine as fuck, though. So whoever the host in the show is, She finer than Joy Taylor. I don't remember her name because I just don't watch her content like that. And so there's no slight, no insult. Please don't take it as that if you're watching this content, because that's not what the point of this post is. Taylor Rooks. You like how I remember her name though? Taylor Rooks. She fine as fuck, right? So these are like top tier women, right? When it comes to typically what dudes are looking for, because they're pretty, they have an influence, they're gonna bring something to you, right? So this is a perspective not from an average woman, because I don't think that the average woman is gonna have the same perspective as a chick that's in media or social media or that's famous or anything like that, because the vast 95% of people aren't famous. Probably even 98% of people aren't famous, right? Right? So the major majority of people in this world, you can't be a top 1% earner if you're in the 98th percentile. You get what I'm saying? So most people aren't these people that we're watching and we're following on social media and so on and so forth, right? So I go back to there because they said the three most important parts about a relationship or a man are being fine, being fit, and being funny. So from a man's perspective, asking Tiff, who's a woman, what do you think is the most important of the three? In a long-term relationship. Now let's break this shit. No. Fuck that. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that. Live niggas that rap. You can catch me with a Teletubby holding my strap. Nah, but fuck that. Let's break this shit down. So if it was you to think about it from a shallow perspective. So if you were a shallow chick, what would you think was most important? If you were a chick that was from a different country and you were moving here to be in America with the dude, what would you think would be the most important quality? And then if you were a chick that made their own money, what would you think would be the most important quality? Because I think it's fair to break it down into different categories because different women are looking for different things. And I feel like thinking about it from a guy's perspective, I guess that fit in perfect, but from a guy's perspective, guys be looking for different things too, Like, and I think a lot of that changes with time and experience and like the shit that I was looking for when I was 25 to 35. I'm gonna big up my ex-wife tonight, right? You can look through my fucking socials or whatever it is. You can think whatever you want. I thought my ex-wife was attractive. You know what I'm saying? She was fucking Filipino. She was exotic. She had a really pretty face. Cute chick. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was fucking pretty cute. You know what I'm saying? I've also dated girls that were a lot more... I've also dated other girls that were either as pretty or as pretty as my ex-wife. I'm not here to diss my ex-wife. I'm cool with her right now. I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke. I think she's a very attractive woman though. I always did, That's why I got with her, right? I was a cool ass motherfucker. So like in the city that I lived in Omaha, there's like 1 million people in the outstanding community. And everybody knew who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, everybody in like a hip hop community or some shit like knew who the fuck I was, Because I threw all the shows. You know what I'm saying? I did all the fucking activities. So when niggas was going out on the weekend, it was coming to my shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I did this shit. And so like, I always thought that my ex-wife was fine and she was cool for me, right? I have dated chicks that have been prettier and chicks that have been uglier in my life. And I don't mean that as a slight to her. Because again, I think that she was a pretty and attractive woman. And I you know what I'm saying? I fuck with her. I married her. It's the only chick I married in my life. So how can I put this? I want to get into a space where I can figure out how to help guys and women get together and enjoy their life. Because I think that would be a cool ass space too. You know what I'm saying? So I want to teach guys how to get in the front door. I'm not gonna give all the tips away because I don't want to. I do not want my name attached to some nigga on the internet that's teaching dudes how to treat chicks like whores and shit. I'm not with that. I'm not. That's not me. You know. So like I know I've showed you guys like videos and clips of like me and how people have talked about me and shit like that online. But I'm not like. I don't promote guys treating women like whores. You know, like if you want a whore, go get a prostitute, and they're cool being treated like whores. But like if a chick, sorry I said trick, but if a chick has 20, 30 bodies and she's 35 years old, bro, you're mad at this chick for getting a body and a half a year for, you know, her whole adult life, you know, like, and niggas be getting fucking, well, I guess I seen some statistics that said your average guy only has sex with 4 to 6 women a year. Or no, in their whole life. In their whole life. Fam, I might lose all of y'all when I say this shit. I don't even see how that's possible. I don't see how that's possible. And so my goal isn't to teach niggas how to get a bunch of bitches. It's to teach you how to put yourself in the situation to be with the person you want to be with. Because I don't see how a grown-ass man could only have had sex with 4 chicks or 6 chicks. I fucking don't understand that shit. I don't get that shit. I'm not getting into my statistics, but I don't fucking understand that shit. I don't see how that shit is even. Bro, it's 2024. Niggas ain't even getting married till they're in their 30s. Y'all niggas don't know how to treat women. You don't know how to treat women. And that's what it comes down to. I know this is going to sound fucked up because I'm a dude and I'm supposed to be on the guy's side. But this is where, and I know I'm laughing and I'm not laughing at anybody. So please don't take this the wrong way. But this is where like the internet and like this red pill, blue pill shit will get you fucked up, is because you think you're at war with women, but they like you. If they come over to your house, they like you. If they go on a date with you, they like you. If they go out with you, they like you. I understand that dinner dates exist, but in order to get a dinner date, they have to like you. Like, I could never get a girl to go out with me who didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would she go out with me if she didn't like me? Like, even if it's a dinner date, she kind of likes you, bro. She's out there with you. Like, she's out in public with you. And so it's like, it's just literally up to you to make her laugh and have a good time for 2 hours. And then everything that you want to happen can happen. You can go to the next spot and go watch a movie. You can go play pool. You can go play darts. You can go do all this other shit. You can go back to your house and you can watch a movie. But if you make her feel good in the first fucking 2 hours that you've hung out with her, anything that you want to happen is gonna happen. Am I wrong, Tiff? Let me know as a woman. If I make you feel comfortable in the first 2 hours that I'm hanging out with you, and I'm sorry, I didn't come back and respond to you after you said your last shit. I got into a rant, and you follow the channel. You know how I get sometimes. So, but let me know. Am I right or am I wrong? If I make you feel comfortable in the first 2 hours and you're ready to go do the next thing, all I have to do is keep it up. Like I don't have to do anything extra. I don't have to like make you think that I'm rich or I can do all this extra shit. I just have to make you fucking understand. I just have to make you yeah, see Tiff, she commented, you know, I'm not wrong. So it's all about making a girl feel comfortable and then continuing to do that shit. You don't get to like, so the biggest, like, you know, I do these streams and I talk, and sometimes like, apparently there's some of y'all in here, so some of y'all are interested in this shit. So I'll talk for, you know, a little bit longer, but I'm not here to like make it look like I'm some YouTube celebrity or I'm some fucking star. I'm literally just a nigga that has a camera, a microphone, some equipment, that makes music, that's done hundreds of shows, which I know for a lot of people that's a good look, because you can, okay, well, this nigga can tell me a lot of shit about a lot of shit. He been doing this shit for a long time. But I'm not fucking Drake. I'm not Kendrick. I'm not Metro Boomin. I'm nobody on the internet that is a famous celebrity. I'm just a nigga that can make music good and that, you know, can talk on the microphone okay. You know what I'm saying? I won't say good because sometimes I'll be fucking up. I'll be fumbling. But just good enough, you know? But I do this shit, you know? And I'm just a nigga that's lived a regular life, but I've had some absolutely crazy experiences, some shit that people will probably never experience just because of my lifestyle, you know? Like, I've done some crazy ass shit. But it was just a lifestyle, you know? Yo, y'all see YouTube shit. I don't know how we got here. I am definitely drinking beer from a Rooster mug tonight. What's funny about the Rooster mugs is my mama got me those mugs. So like some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. You know, last year was a rough year. I went to go be a caregiver. That shit didn't work. Then I went and stayed with my buddy. But that was just a transition to getting back to Atlanta because I had to get the fuck out of Phoenix. So like, it was just the paying for everything that I paid for him to drive down and come down and fly down and to move me the fuck out of there as soon as possible. The money just wasn't right for me to go to Atlanta, you know? I mean, if you may understand, you may not, but extra plane tickets, it was just not, the way everything happened in my life, I had to get out of there. So I went and stayed with my boy Zach for a little bit, to Cypher. And he just basically helped me get back to Atlanta. So then I came back to Atlanta. I stayed with my cousin for a couple of months because I was just going to move into one of those rooms. You know how you get a room in a house with like 5 other people? I was just going to do that shit. So this is shit I don't tell y'all. This is shit like that y'all don't be knowing about niggas. So I was just going to move into a house with like 5 people. And I had to go back to Omaha and get all my equipment, or at least sell the shit, because I you know, if you follow the channel, I've been married. So I had a 3-bedroom house and storage that I've been paying for. It'd be like 4.5, 5 years, and I just couldn't do it no more. You know, because you just got to think, I don't want all this shit. So I went there and I got the shit that I wanted to get. And I brought the shit back, like my sub, some other pieces of equipment, some sentimental things, just some things that were ultimately worth the $6 or $7 that I spent on the storage garage, you know, for the years, because it just was worth it. Like some of my kids' shit, it's just, I just need that shit forever, you know? So I come back here, and so now this is like, I think September or October. And I go back to my parents' house and I'm like, hey, I just need 2 months. Because I had saved a bunch of money. I had a bunch of money on lock. Like the money wasn't the problem. And so they were like, yeah, come back here. And then, but you know, you only got X amount of time. And so I moved back there, and after I'd been there for a little bit, my dad was just like, my nigga, you can't move into no room. You need to just get an apartment. You know, you got enough money saved. Just figure out how you can get your apartment and move into your apartment and shit. So it's the city of Atlanta. This is where hustlers live. I'm only going to give out a little bit of information, but it's hard for me to get a place to live because all of my earnings come from PayPal, Cash App, fucking YouTube. And so I'm not all the way up on my fucking earnings. Part of that's because of my divorce and how child support rolls, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot to the shit. And so like the person looking from the outside, you know what I'm saying, may not see that shit. But my mom is like the nicest woman on earth. I fucking love that woman. Like, I'm literally the biggest mama's boy. I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely love that woman. I mean, she was like, you can come back here and stay here for a couple months and figure this shit out. So I went back there and I just figured the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saved a bunch of money. And then this is the city of hustlers. So you just figure out the hustle. You figure out how you can fucking pass an application for an apartment. And then you fucking move. You know what I'm saying? So I basically don't live the typical life. And when I was moving, my mom, she got me some rooster cups and some rooster plates. So that's what I was getting at with that long ass story, the roundabout. That's where I got these from, is because she went somewhere and just picked up a bunch of like just shit. It was all on sale. And I'm fucking a 43-year-old black man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about what my plates or my cups look like. As long as I can eat off that shit, I can eat off that shit and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing in disguise. And then like, I know this is random, but like what's cool about my family is my family does dope ass shit. So like when I moved, they had a moving party and my whole family came over here and these niggas cleaned up, like everybody took a portion of the house and they just cleaned like that shit in depth. And then just, you know, help me set shit up, build like TV stands and just like random stuff. And it was just like, bro, like, I ain't never had, like, I don't know if, does anybody else's family have shit like that, you know? Man, if y'all seen how many beer cans I have in front of me, y'all be like, this nigga, something got problems. It's only funny because I did wait. Because I've been up since like probably 3 o'clock this morning, but I waited till late. I mean, it's not that much, but I guess it's not that much because it's 11:21 now. I think I told y'all I started this stream. Then it was a long process of trying to get the stream to work. Yeah, Amanda, I agree. Family is everything. I'm pretty big into family because I you know, like not everybody has the same privileges in life. And so not everybody, you know, as you get older, the best thing to do is look at shit from many people's perspectives. And so one thing that I know is that not everybody has the greatest family life. And I just know that through my friends' experiences and through experiences that I've seen in life, you know? And, you know, I feel bad because I have a really good family life. Like I love my mom like more than fucking anybody on earth. You know, call me what you want. Again, I'm a mama's boy. But I love my whole family. Like my sister is like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? My sister's kids I love. You know, me and my dad are cool. We have beef every once in a while, but we cool. You know what I'm saying? And then all my aunts, my cousins, just my whole family on both sides of the family though. Like I know a lot of people don't have it like that, but all of my family is cool with me. And so I don't really have, I think that family is everything because it's like family always builds you up. So like all the shit that I be doing on my YouTube shit, even when I wasn't doing big shit, you know, my family was commenting or, you know, they may not comment as much anymore. And I'm not saying that as a slight because I get it, nigga. I got fucking 800, 900 videos on YouTube. You can only comment so much, you know what I'm saying, before you get sick of commenting. But I feel like family is everything. Yo, so Fire FX, let me say this. So I can understand that feeling, maybe not from the perspective of people donating me money, but from the perspective of I've gone to NAM twice because my YouTube subscribers paid for the shit. And so like they paid for the flight, the hotel room and shit like that. So it's kind of the same feeling though, you know? Because it's like when you're on YouTube and you're talking, like I'm just talking into a camera right now, but y'all are here, you know, so I'm talking to y'all. So it's no different, you know, when you have a community that supports you, that's still family. No different than like all my the friends that I still fuck with that I grew up with are my family. Like Two Cypher, Tone Po, Perm, them niggas is my family. Like at this point in life, I don't think that there's anything that they could do or I could do to them that would really piss them off enough to not fuck with each other no more, you know? So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know I've been all over the place tonight. I'm kind of mad still that the Streamlabs didn't, or the StreamYard didn't work right though, because I thought I had it set up where I was going to be able to stream onto Twitch too. I want to start streaming the Twitch along with YouTube, obviously. But none of my shit worked. I'm telling you, when I'm telling y'all see the mic back here, this nigga, he laid off to the side mad that I can't use him. I gotta use the $75 microphone instead of the fucking $1,200 microphone. So you know my shit ain't working right. Yeah. Yo, I had so many issues tonight, Fire FX. Like, I first tried to just stream regular because I just wanted to get on, and I was ready to go. That's why the stream is so fucked up. So, like, anybody who watches this stream later is gonna be like, "Damn, this stream is wild. He ain't talk about none of the shit that in the fucking thumbnail." But it was because it was so fucked up. Because I went to go stream like I would normally stream, because you know I stream every Sunday and most Wednesdays. Some Wednesdays I haven't been streaming lately. But I went and just set everything up and it just would not work no matter how much I rebooted my computer, or tried to get the fucking Stream Deck to work, it would not fucking work. And so I went to StreamYard because we just paid $250 for StreamYard, so this shit should work. So this shit shouldn't be a problem. Then that shit fucking wouldn't work. So then there's a bootleg way that I can always stream into OBS, Streamlabs, but I don't like it because it's like I'm only using one computer. I'm not free to access everything like I want to. So like right now, you see I'm only on one screen. So I'm not on multiple screens being able to do the stream the way that I want to do it. It's just not ideal. It's just not the ideal stream, you know? It doesn't make for a good time. It's kind of stressful. And then it was like the first 10 minutes of the stream was fucking stressful. Yeah, it's always buggy, man. And like what's crazy about it is like, so like as I'm getting on the stream, I can see the stream or the screen. I just don't understand how there's a way I can see the screen, but I can't get the sound and everything's hooked up properly. Like like that's the shit with streaming software that gets me sometimes is like, bro, I can see if I started my stream right now, I can see the video from fucking both computers, but you're not giving me sound and everything is hooked up properly. I know it is because I've been doing this shit for fucking 3.5 years, you know? So it's just, that's the shit that gets me about streaming sometimes is that the shit gets buggy. And you know, you can't get the shit fixed. She said, "Are you drinking out of?" Yo, the fact that she caught that this was a rooster fucking bug is wild. That shit will be wild for me forever. All right, y'all. I think I'm about to bounce. I don't even fuck with the screen alerts and all that other shit. And that's like, what's fucked up is like, I'm like right there on the cusp of that age. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to fuck with all that shit. I don't want to fuck with graphics. I don't want to fuck with, I don't want to fuck with any of that shit. I don't want to fuck with nothing on my YouTube. I just want my shit to like me be in the corner and then the screen be right here and then I can go in and out between the shits. Like that's fucking the extent of the shit that I want to do. But I'm right there on the cusp. So anybody who's like maybe 2-3 years younger than me, they're gonna want their shit to look a little flashier and flyer than me. But I'm just right there. Like I'm not fucking with all that shit. It'll be all right though, smoke screen. So I don't want to cry. I know I probably sound like a little old bitch right now. I don't want to cry though. So like I don't want to make it seem like, I mean, I'll figure this shit out. It'll be all right. It'll be all right tomorrow. I'll be streaming in 14 hours listening to people's music. So it'll be all right. I'll figure it out by then. So this stream wasn't to make anybody feel sorry for me either, you know? I was just letting you know, fuck, man, we be going through it too, you know? I feel like this stream would have been better if I could have had the stream go when it originally was going to go. Because I had more fire. By the time I got this stream loaded up, I'm not going to hold y'all. I didn't even want to stream no more. Because I'd spent an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to figure out how to get my fucking stream to work. And so I just didn't want to. I didn't want to stream anymore. I was frustrated, you know? So, you know, it probably wasn't the best stream that you were probably going to get. But then I figured I had been kind of slacking on the content, so a stream would be cool too, you know? Nah, I appreciate that, Fire Effects. Tiffany, I appreciate you too. Yeah, I wish I could have done the stream like I wanted to. But it's all good, man. So I'm about to roll out. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. If you got music to submit, you know what it is. Not, you know. The stream's all confusing. You see, I don't even know how to end the stream because I'm like, what is going on here?